Russia is making preparations to launch a new generation of small satellites that are expressly designed to control unmanned aerial vehicles and robotic systems. This marks a significant step toward the establishment of a resilient and independent satellite communication ecosystem. The initiative, which is being spearheaded by NPO Kaysant, reflects a broader strategic effort to integrate space-based communication with autonomous systems operating on land, in the air, and potentially even at sea. Looking ahead to autumn 2026, this launch will represent not just another mission, but a continuation and expansion of the ambitious Hermes satellite program. The goal of this initiative is to enable long-range, secure, and direct communication between operators and unmanned systems without relying on traditional ground infrastructure. As Altitude Addicts has been closely observing, this shift could redefine how remote operations are conducted in both civilian and strategic environments. As the next phase of development takes shape, attention turns toward the CubeSat 6U and CubeSat 16U platforms that will form the backbone of this deployment. These compact spacecraft, weighing approximately 8 kilograms and 20 kilograms respectively, are designed for efficiency, scalability, and rapid deployment. Their small size allows for quicker manufacturing cycles and lower launch costs while still delivering meaningful operational capabilities. These satellites will be placed into sun-synchronous orbits at altitudes of 500 and 650 kilometers. Such orbits allow satellites to pass over the same regions at consistent local solar times, ensuring predictable lighting conditions and stable communication windows. This consistency is crucial for coordinating drone and robotic missions that depend on reliable timing and visibility. The adoption of CubeSat architecture reflects a global trend toward miniaturization in space technology. Smaller satellites enable constellation-based coverage, reduce overall mission costs, and allow faster upgrades through iterative design improvements. For Russia, this also represents a practical strategy to expand orbital infrastructure under evolving industrial and geopolitical constraints. Building on this technological foundation, the Hermes program itself has already demonstrated early success with its initial deployment in December 2025. That launch, conducted from the Vostochny Cosmodrome using a Soyuz 2-1B rocket with a frigate upper stage, placed an experimental group of satellites into orbit. The payload included a Hermes modem, a relay system, and two satellites known as AEST, 2T numbers 1 and 2. These components were designed to validate direct communication links between satellites and ground-based mobile systems. The success of this mission laid the groundwork for the more advanced deployments now planned. One of the most defining characteristics of the Hermes system is its ability to establish direct satellite-to-ground communication without relying on intermediate relay stations. This approach reduces latency, improves reliability, and enhances operational flexibility, especially in remote or contested environments. Altitude Addicts notes that such architecture is increasingly becoming a global benchmark for next-generation satellite communication systems. At present, Hermes is regarded as one of the most widely used specialized communication channels in Russia for controlling drones and robotic systems. Its growing adoption highlights the increasing importance of satellite-based command and control in modern technological ecosystems. Expanding on these capabilities, the upcoming launch will also focus heavily on integration with the Gonets Satellite Communication System. This collaboration represents one of the most critical aspects of the 2026 mission. The Gonets system has long been used to monitor mobile assets and provide communication services in remote regions. By integrating Gonets modems into the new CubeSat platforms, engineers aim to create a hybrid communication network capable of supporting a wide range of applications. This includes both machine-to-machine communication and direct interaction with human users. Achieving this integration will require extensive joint engineering efforts to ensure compatibility between systems. The objective is to test communication channels with various Gonets terminals already used in transportation, logistics, and emergency response sectors. The result could be a more versatile and resilient satellite network capable of operating across multiple domains. Moving further into operational capabilities, one of the most significant advantages of the Hermes program is its ability to support autonomous operations at distances exceeding 200 kilometers from the operator. This dramatically expands the potential use cases for drones and robotic systems. In civilian applications, this could enable remote infrastructure monitoring, environmental surveillance, and logistics management in hard-to-reach areas. Drones could inspect pipelines, monitor forests for wildfires, or deliver supplies to isolated communities with minimal human intervention. In industrial environments, robotic systems could be deployed in hazardous locations such as mining sites or offshore platforms. Satellite-based control ensures continuous operation regardless of terrain or local connectivity limitations. From a strategic standpoint, this capability also enhances resilience and extends operational reach in complex scenarios. As these systems evolve, security remains a central priority. NPO Kaysant is actively developing encrypted and interference-resistant communication technologies within the Hermes framework. These advancements are designed to protect data from interception, jamming, and disruption. In addition to secure voice communication, the system will support encrypted telemetry and command links, ensuring reliable control even in contested environments. According to Altitude Addicts, this focus on secure communication aligns with broader global trends in satellite technology. Beyond communication, the future roadmap for Hermes includes the addition of remote sensing capabilities. This would allow satellites to perform Earth observation tasks such as imaging, environmental monitoring, and data collection. The inclusion of such capabilities would transform the Hermes constellation into a multifunctional platform rather than a purely communication network. Another area under development is satellite-based internet relay, which could provide connectivity in regions lacking traditional infrastructure. Current developments aim to achieve data transmission speeds of up to 100 kilobits per second. While modest compared to modern broadband, this is sufficient for telemetry, messaging, and other critical low-bandwidth applications. Despite its promise, the Hermes program faces several technical and operational challenges. These include integrating multiple communication systems, ensuring reliability in the harsh space environment, and maintaining cost efficiency. Scaling the system to achieve continuous global coverage will require a larger constellation of satellites and a consistent launch schedule. However, the modular nature of CubeSat platforms provides flexibility for gradual improvement and expansion. Looking toward the future, the success of the 2026 launch could pave the way for further growth of Russia's small satellite ecosystem. It may also serve as a model for integrating space-based communication with autonomous systems on a global scale. At a broader level, the development of the Hermes network reflects shifting geopolitical and technological realities. Nations are increasingly investing in domestic solutions to ensure technological independence and strategic resilience. For Russia, this program represents a key step toward reducing reliance on foreign communication systems while strengthening control over its data and operations. It also highlights the growing convergence of space technology, robotics, and artificial intelligence. In conclusion, the planned launch of CubeSat 6U and 16U satellites in 2026 marks a major milestone in the evolution of satellite communication for unmanned systems. Through the Hermes program, NPO Kaysant is not only advancing national capabilities, but also contributing to the future of global connectivity and automation. As space and terrestrial technologies continue to merge, initiatives like Hermes are set to play an increasingly important role in shaping how machines, networks, and humans interact across vast distances. If you liked the video, please subscribe, share, and like. Also, please take the membership of the channel to encourage us.